What is up, everybody? Renfail here. Hopefully, you're doing well. We're back in Enshrouded for the first time in a long time. It's been like a year and a half, I think, since the last time I played. We had a community server with, I don't know, there was like 8 or 12 of us that played pretty regularly for several months. We went through everything that was currently in the game at that time. And then we went away, and then I came back around update 3 to try out some of the mage changes that had happened for like a couple of streams, and then I just haven't touched it since then. And Bubbleonia just spun up his community server again and started streaming with some of the old crew. This past Thursday night, I went and watched the stream and went, well, shit, I'm gonna have to go create a new character, get up to speed with all the changes, and see what there is to see. Now, I didn't actually know until tonight. I just finished up a 2-hour session. We just did a bonus stream tonight, and I did not know that there was a massive update coming um, in October. I missed this. There was an announcement trailer that aired during Gamescom. Somehow I missed that update. There's a brand new biome coming, fishing, underwater combat, a whole bunch of other stuff in October. So I was like, you know what? This sounds like the perfect time for me to dive back into Enshrouded, sort of pitter patter around over the next couple of months. I've got a lot going on in September specifically into October, but then I'll be primed and ready to go to then carry into November, where I should have a significant amount of time to sink my teeth into the new update with Enshrouded, and that is the current plan. So hopefully you'll stick around for all the Enshrouded that I will be doing in the coming months. It won't be a lot for now. I'm just going to be dabbling over the next few days, leading up to Gears of War Reloaded, and then I won't have much time at all in September. But I'm rambling here because what I really wanted to do is give you my thoughts on the game, because I haven't played it in a few years, and holy crap, a lot has changed since the last time I played. So, got my glider finally here. Um, One of the things I absolutely love is I love the running on the road. That's not new, but I just think it's really cool. Um, So, some of the stuff that's changed. So, there's cosmetic armor now. I didn't know that. They didn't have that when I was playing before. There's new weapons. A lot of stuff has been simplified. Like, as an example, I was able to get my glider within the first, like, I waited until I was done with the stream. We were at the very tail end of the stream, but you used to have to go through this really long and involved quest chain to, like, get all of your, you had to like unlock certain crafters and everything else to be able to unlock your glider. But now it's like right out of the gate you've got your glider, which is freaking awesome. Combat feels much smoother. I'm using the bow. Go over and find this guy because I need his bits and pieces. I'm using right now. I'm going to focus on the ranged. I don't know if you guys have ever seen um, like the wand combat in this game, as good as it was in like Avowed, this game definitely does wand combat really well. I tried that out the last time I played, which was around update 3, and it was great then. It's still great now. It's target lock, and you're just flinging spells around with your wand. I've got a backup sword if I need it. Everything is incredibly reactive. I am playing on the controller. It feels phenomenal. It's just really, really, really good. They added a radial menu. This didn't. Oops, I didn't mean to check that out. There didn't used to be a radial, and now there's a radial menu. Just really phenomenal stuff. There's a whole bunch of new building structures that exist these days that were not there when I played before. So like, I went in here. Well, not even looking here per se. We go into the. We gotta go into the house here really quick. Which I've already built my basic structure, which is awesome. We can go back in here to the craft and repair. So like, going down in here and seeing things like there's decorations now that didn't used to exist the last time I played. So it's got all these decorations. They got all these new doors, wooden, like wooden round doors. So you could literally make yourself like a hobbit hole type stuff, type style. They've got fencing now, and granted, I'm only 2 hours in. I've just barely scratched the surface with a lot of the new stuff. Something else that's new since the last time I played um, was the oh, there's some refinement to the skill tree, by the way. That is something I haven't dug into completely. But all of this, like, I did not know about this new cosmetic system that exists. So, like, when you have a piece of gear and you unequip it, when you go to equip it again, let's just go back to our backpack and do it from here, and you click on this, there's this equip with stars button, which is like for cosmetic armor and stuff now, which is just way too cool. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. So it's really interesting to see the progress that has been made over the last year and a half since I played with any serious intent. Because it feels, I mean, obviously it's still the core experience, but I definitely feel like it's a lot different. The performance is phenomenal. The game looks, I mean, this whole area before, I remember this being a lot more barren before. There is way more vegetation now than there used to be. Um, this whole, there was an encampment we saw with tents and stuff somewhere back over in here, wasn't it? I would have to go back up the hill and look at it again. Um, but yeah, and I know they've added a ton of additional biomes to everything. Um, since the last time I played. But like we can go over here and take a look out over the edge and look out down, and you can just get an idea of the size and scope of the map. And again, it has been added to since the last time I played. Um, just the shroud, you can see everything out there. Let's get up here and get a better vantage point. Just look at that. Look, would you look at that? Would you look at that? All of that is waiting to be explored, everybody. And there's more coming. Like I said, I guess update 7 is coming in October, which was something that I didn't know about. So I would say that if you haven't ever played Enshrouded before, it's a little bit of everything. Like, because there's a little bit of an RPG to it. It's environmental storytelling. You can play it single player, you can play it multiplayer. There are all these different settings. So like I'm on the single player, played it on normal mode, but like you can go to the difficulty options and you can change everything, including putting things into creative mode. So if you're like my nephew or my niece and you just want to log in and build things like you do with Minecraft, there's a creative mode that you can do. And you can individually come in here and tweak all of these different settings that you go through here. There's your, we've got enemy difficulty, player stuff, survival stuff, resource stuff. So you can have a creative mode, you can play it in normal mode, you can crank the survival difficulty up, or you can have like a Dark Souls-like experience where the combat is super, super, super challenging depending on what you want. I also did not realize there were Twitch drops. I'm going to have to link my account to make sure that tomorrow when I'm doing that, because I remember when I was playing this before, I wasn't also streaming on Twitch, but now we're multi-streaming on Twitch. And I just streamed for 2 hours and people could have been earning Twitch drops and I didn't know that. So I'll have to take care of this. All these different things that you could do and explore and experience. And it is a really fun game. PC only at the moment. The 1.0 release is, as far as I remember, I believe they're looking at having it coming to console as well. But you can do mouse and keyboard. I much prefer just the controller, and it feels really, really, really good on the controller. I've already built my basic structure. Like I said, we just did a 2-hour stream earlier tonight, built a basic house, got myself going here. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to sinking my teeth into all the things that I haven't seen in the past year plus that I've played. And I am also looking forward to that update that's coming in October, which is adding the new biome. So in the meantime, I'm going to be plugging away at this for the next few days until Tuesday because we've got Gears of War Reloaded. And I'm going to keep plugging away at it periodically throughout the month of September, and then leading into October. And then I should have significantly more time once we get to November because my schedule clears up a little bit. But we have a jam packed schedule ahead of us for September and October. So hopefully you'll tune in for all the things that happen. Daily streams kick off at around 4:30 a.m. Central on YouTube and Twitch. We'll see you then. Let me know your thoughts on Enshrouded down in the comments below. And if you have questions, I'll be sure to answer them, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the next live stream.